I drank my coffee. It was butter toffee flavor. It was real good. I have it. I feel the energy in my eyes. I'm ready to do this. They say you can tell a lot about a person by the vices that they are using on a daily or weekly basis in their life. Whether it's you smoke too much, you drink too much, you cuss too much, you have sex too much, okay? That can be that, okay? I have definitely noticed a trend, and not that I'm judging people, but I've just noticed a trend with people that have certain bad habits in their life. Now, the bad habits I'm going to be talking about in here, or the two vices I'm going to be talking about in here, are not drinking and smoking or sex or anything like that, okay? These are two things that I struggled with and you are struggling with right now. Everybody watching on this video is struggling with these two things and why you must make a daily effort to get this crap, these habits out of your life as fast as possible. Because if not, you're screwed for the rest of your life. I want you to dig deep within inside yourself and really get real and honest with yourself and say, this is going to stop today, as I've made that promise to myself recently, because like I said, I've struggled with this, okay? So here are the two things that are going to drastically affect your success in business, whether you are making no money or you're somebody. Now, I really want to target the people that you know about making money online or you know, being successful in life. You take a little bit of action, you've had some success, and you really just stop there. You still try to get a lot of free information, you know, you don't really listen to people. You follow like 10 people or more at one time. You're trying to get as much information as you can, but you're not really taking action. And you kind of, like, if somebody's telling you things that you already know, you're just kind of like, yeah, whatever, but you're not taking action on them, even though you know what to do. I'm really talking to your tail. Now, the more money somebody makes, the less they're going to struggle with these two things. I've found that if somebody's making like $1,000 a day or $10,000 a day, their mindset is on the right path and they're doing what they need to do, and they're just going to keep going up in life. So here we go. Two bad habits or vices that that are the worst things for your life are procrastination, okay, and becoming too complacent with where you are in life. There's something that's happening in your life that's making you a little bit comfortable. I'm telling you right now, if you're not constantly doing this in your income and in your life, you are going down. There is no staying consistent. If you think like getting to a certain level and just like coasting is like, okay, you're really going down. It's just like you're barely going down. It's so small you can't really tell until you're like, what happened to all my freaking money? You've got some sort of comfort zone you are in, whether you've gotten really used to living paycheck to paycheck. It sucks, it hurts, you don't want to do it anymore, yet you keep doing it. It's still a comfort zone. Or you're making decent money, you don't like what you're doing, but hey, it's bringing in the bacon, you wish you could have more time, you've gotten used to that. There was a person I got kind of inspired from years ago when I was like in junior high, okay? I went to the store and I was reading like a magazine. There was an article I read on this guy named Travis Barker, okay? Now, some of y'all, especially if y'all are black, y'all gonna be like, who the heck is that? Barker is a drummer to a rock band called Blink-182, okay? I really like Blink-182. But anyways, if you see this dude, if you ever go look him up, he's got tattoos. I mean, he's covered in tattoos, right? And in this article, there was an interview he was going through, and they were basically being like, why the heck did you get all these freaking tattoos? Like, you would think, well, he's a rocker, and that's what they kind of do. But this is what his answer was. He loved music so much that he made it to where he covered himself in tattoos. Now, this was extreme, but he said that if I did something like this, it would make it to where music would be my only option in life. He wanted to reach a goal, and he did whatever it took. Now, this was extreme. So basically, especially in that time frame, you know, if you're covered in tattoos, there aren't very many jobs you're going to be able to walk in and get looking like that. So, and ever since I read that, I was like, whoa, he made it to where it was his only option. There are too many of you that have too many plan Bs, Cs, Ds, Es, and Fs. Get rid of them. I'm not saying necessarily go quit your job and things like that, but when you have a safety net under you, you don't try as hard, you procrastinate, you get complacent, and you wonder why, you know, you keep living paycheck to paycheck or continue hating the job you're with. Think about it like this. You're on a tightrope, okay? You're on a super high tightrope. Your goal is to go from from A to B on this tightrope. And imagine, you know, usually when you go to circuses and things like that, you'll see some sort of safety net under them, so that if they happen to fall, right? Or if you're on there, if you happen to fall, you know, I mean, it sucks. You're still going to get scared because you're falling super high, but you're going to land on something nice and cushy and cozy. That fight or flight mentality kicks in. And when a lot of you know that you have something nice and soft and cushy, your steps aren't as calculated. You're not really focusing in because it's like, oh, you know, if I fall or whatever, you know, I'm going to be okay. Imagine you're on that same tightrope, but there's no safety net. There are spikes underneath that tightrope, and it's like engulfed in flames. Okay, now you're on that tightrope. Tell me if you're either gonna fall to your death because it's a fight or flight thing, and just you're gonna be so, oh my God, there's spikes and fire, or you're gonna do everything it takes to get to that other side. Your steps are gonna be a lot more calculated, and you're gonna be more focused in, and you're going to get to that other side. That's what this is with business. Some of you guys have too many safety nets and layers of plush, awesome, soft pillow. You know, that guy who advertises that My Pillow. Y'all got a safety net that's made out of that material that makes that's like the My Pillow. Because of that, you procrastinate. Listen, this has been so rooted into me. I've been taking a lot more action than I ever have. I remember the other night, you know, I did a whole lot that day. I went to sleep. I was laying down, but my mind couldn't go to sleep basically on this stuff. I was like, man, I got a lot of more stuff to do. I got to work on this training and things like that. I woke up. I was like, you know what? I'm getting out of bed and freaking working on this stuff. It wouldn't leave my mind. I took action right then. When you have ideas, when you say, I'm going to join this system, I'm going to look at this training, I'm going to take action, you do it right then. And you've kind of just gotten maybe depressed and you're just in a slump and you're still not taking the action you need to. If this is your only option, if this is something you really want to get a lot of results with, then you need to figure out how to stop procrastinating and stop becoming complacent. These are two things that I have drastically worked on in my life the last 90 days, and it has dramatically improved everything about me. Okay, so that's it. Talking too much. I gotta go. Let me know in the comments if you like this video. Tell me if you procrastinate, if you're gonna make a change. Like this video, and then there we go. All right, and I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go.